Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I have great expectations for Descent of Dragons and various dragon decks there and various Highlander decks there, so I decided to go ahead and already during this Doom in the Tomb event play some Dragon Highlander Control Warlock. So I built this deck and I took it on the ladder and I was fairly successful. I played 7 games with this. I went 5 and 2. Just a couple of hours of some gameplay. But I think that was a pretty reasonable result, even though this deck is not really resembling what it's finally going to be, because I had to use Nesot with Warlock. With Warrior I was able to play with just dragons, but with Warlock you just can't do it. Not right now. Warlock doesn't have those class dragons yet, and the dragon pool was really thin, so I had to go in and include Fairy Dragon in the deck to have enough dragon synergies. And of course Descent of Dragons is going to fix that. There will be so many more dragons there that you really want to play with, so that's not going to be an issue. But some of the general ideas of this deck will stay in the expansion too, like Fire Tree Witch Doctors and Zephyrs and Brightwing and Shadow Bolts and Hellfires. Not actually sure about Shadow Flame, but probably Shadow Flame too. Here of course I have stuff like Shadow Flame Sylvanas, I have Nesot, I'm running Hungry Crab to counter some Shamans, so we are not quite where we will be in the new expansion, but Dragon Highlander Warlock turned out to already be somewhat viable. As long as you don't meet Quest Shamans anyway, because it destroyed me. Because Quest Shamans have so much reach, and it's really hard to heal out of that reach with Warlock. But against everything else it works pretty well, and yeah, that sort of alternative. If you enjoy this content, you can support this channel by joining as a member or subscriber on YouTube, and joining as a follower or subscriber on Twitch. And now, let's go take a look at Dragon Highlander Control Warlock in action. Alright, up against the Shaman. Well, this is not a Quest Shaman, so the reach is a little bit lower. I have the option to play Zephyrs here for Hungry Crab and eat that Murloc, gain some tempo. But is that the way? Because there's going to be so many nasty things in that deck probably. Evolve Shaman or Murloc Shaman. It has to be Evolve Shaman, right? I think I'll just tap for the time being. Let's see. Yeah, if it was Murloc Shaman he should have had a 2-drop to play. 1-drop, 2-drop. So I do expect an Evolve Shaman here. Can't coin a Mountain Giant. I think I'll just play the Sneap Snap out there. Get a little bit of something on this board. He didn't keep other cards, so he doesn't necessarily have the Hair and Evolve. Yes, utterly perplexing. Okay, he really didn't like a Snip Snap. Seems like such an exaggeration, just for dealing with a Snip Snap though. I mean, I have the option to Hellfire the Mogu to prevent an Evolve play, but I think I will go with the Mountain Giant. Let's see what that can do. He's got Mutate. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, probably not now, because if he had, he would have played it on that Mogu instead of leaving it out there in the open. But with the Giant I should be able to contest that regardless, even if he has a Mutate or Evolve. Top deck here. We had another Flesh Shaper. He does have the Evolve. Well. Okay, maybe I cannot contest all of this. Maybe I cannot. So what I want to do is freeze the board. Let's Frost Nova with this Zephyrus. And then we go into Godfrey next turn. Okay, Zephyrus, come on, at least give me a Frost Nova. You can do that. Excellent, Zephyrus, excellent. I'm also just hitting face here. I don't think there's a way for him to kill Mountain Giant when he has one board slot. He might be able to kill Zephyrus though, and then Mountain Giant will have to trade into the 7/7 to get a minion that can get the Godfrey chain started. Mountain Giant will also die to the Godfrey chain, which is unfortunate, but probably unavoidable. That will be 2 and a 4 and a 6 and an 8. Thanks to that, I now have to trade the Mountain Giant into the 7/7 to get the 1. Yeah, because there's no 1 or 2 at the moment. So this will force this, otherwise I could have went face again. So this will force the trade there. And then it's going Godfrey. Boom. And that was a Desert Hare double Mogu Flesh Shaper Evolve early board. And now it's dead. I knew he wouldn't be able to kill the Mountain Giant with just one board space. I was hoping that he wouldn't kill the Zephyrus either, so I could go twice to the face with the Mountain Giant before I have to kill it off with my Zephyrus. With my Godfrey, I mean. But unfortunately I didn't get that far. Not this time. And here, I mean, Siamat could answer some of his things. So I have like a couple of options here. I could go with the Twilight Drake and the Hogsteed, put him down to 18, have 10 on board. Or I could go Siamat, have more threats. We'll see. So, it's not a quest priest. Is it a combo priest or a resurrect priest? Probably a resurrect priest, right? Combo priest would often play something on one. Well, it could still be a combo. I'm trying to get to that Mountain Giant, but then if he has just a convincing infiltrator, then that kind of takes all the power away. Now, I want to get that Mountain Giant onto the board, but one convincing infiltrator can answer that perfectly. And this is clearly a Resurrect Priest. But I mean, I've got to try. Shadow or Death, of course, also answers it. But sometimes the priest just doesn't draw the answer. And then I could win. So, we're going for it. Let's see. Forbidden Words at least doesn't kill it. It's the coin convincing infiltrator, isn't it? Oh. That was unexpected. Maybe there's a Psycho Bomb for it. Maybe there is. This is the best I can do about that one at the moment. It's not great, but it's something. I can play the Amalgam out there too. Mass Hysteria doesn't kill the Giant. There's 4 power on the board. In addition to the Giant is at 5 health. So he didn't have a convincing infiltrator. Light Bomb can be played in 1 turn already. Ah, there was the Psycho Bomb. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful when that happens. When things just line up perfectly. What do you know? Can't even get rid of that. That's harsh. I'll try to protect the Giant a little bit, but it's not really going to happen. Now he can also just Light Bomb it away. Tough. Trade the Psycho Bomb in Light Bomb. That's really sweet move here. If he has the Light Bomb. But, I mean, he doesn't always have it. Oh, but now he can do so many nice early things. Yeah, that allows turn 8 cloning gallery and everything. Yeah, Pomp weakens the Resurrect pool a little, but only a little. So, what about now? Trade. I need to use like Siamat to get through. I could roast the Torison. But the fact is that Priest has so many good things going on here. And then there's the Plague of Deaths too. And the Priest has more value than I have removal. I think I need to roast the Torison. I suppose I will kill the Celiax here. Like this. Leave that Celiax up there. But the simple Light Bomb now is so good. It's so incredibly good right now. But maybe he doesn't have it, because it was really good last turn too. But on the other hand, he might have also just banked on Torison being so good that he can afford to wait with the Light Bomb. Or the Mass Hysteria also works now. Trade their Mass Hysteria is guaranteed board clear. Still 1 mana off from Mass Resurrection and the top deck Mass Hysteria. And next turn I expect a Mass Resurrection or a Cloning Gallery, and that will be the end of the game. We tried to put in this Siamat, but it just won't do it. It's either Cloning Gallery or it's Mass Resurrection, and that should be enough to end the game. The Resurrect pool is Psycho Bomb, Torison, and 3 Celiaxes. Well, that at least is convenient. But I mean, I would have to get rid of the Katrina Muerte, right? I can't just punch 12 to the dome. Can I? Can I just punch 12 to the dome? If he doesn't have any better cards, then why couldn't I do that? I think we're going to give it a try. Let's just punch that 12 in. See what he has next. Catherine obviously is going to resurrect some more stuff. Unless there's a Plague of Death. But then if there's a Plague of Death, then I can play my Nesoth. And maybe there is no second Plague of Death. Maybe there isn't. It isn't there always. Maybe there isn't an Nesoth and Seance combo in hand already. Although if there isn't, then he should not have played the Torison. Did he actually play the Torison without having good reason to? Why would he play Torison if he didn't have a reason to play it? I don't understand. There is a card of Defender in hand. Penance. Strange things. Well, let's see about that spell first. Monitors. But I mean, once he gets all the Carduts going, then Twisting Nether isn't really going to help me now, is it? Carduts and Seances and everything. Giving my minions +1/+1. Does that actually help a little? A little at best. Maybe I'll need the Twisting Nether later. Oh, what can Brightwing give me? A Hogger. These are not the tools. These were not the tools I needed. Priestess back to comfortably at 24. So there should still be the Nesot and Seance in hand within those 3 discounted cards. Shadow Death top deck. Useful. Oh, another card. That's tough. That's so tough. And Nesot Seance are the final cards, right? And then he can Nesot once he gets 4 cards out of it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Even with all the twisting meters, it's still not good. So I need to tap, right? Go to 10 cards. Trade there. This one also needs to trade. It doesn't absolutely have to, but I guess it will. I think I'm playing the Hogger. Hogger and Fairy Dragon. Or something like this. But those cards should be Nesot and Seance. Otherwise the Emperor play made no sense. Okay. Not completely sure what is being accomplished here. Well, he could still Nesot and Seance with the Hakar later. That still works. That still works. What if I just hit here, then Alex, and hit him in the face with both of these? That puts him down to 8. But I don't have a way to kill him from 8. So no, that's not useful. I have the option to Siphon Soul the Hakar. Probably have to use that. But I don't want to go deeper into my deck right now, right? Because there will be the Bloods. I think I'll give this a try. But if there is Nesot in hand, like I think there is, then that just solves that. He heals fully up from the Nesot. I mean, I kind of have to trust that there is actually no Nesot there. Well, there was a mass resurrection, I see. That's an insane amount of healing too. Even without the Nesot. That's 18 healing right there. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have the Mind Control tech, I don't have the Sylvanas. It just isn't great. I have to Shadow Flame the Hogger. I just have to do it like this. And the upside is that he only has 2 cards, so these cards have to deliver. If the cards don't deliver, then he will die. Looks like I'm not able to do enough. I'm deeper into my deck, so I will end up drawing the Bloods faster. I will lose one of these. No, I won't, thanks to Zepris. I am going to steal this, right? Alternatively, kill this, push face, try to have Zepris lethal at some point. No, we're going to steal that. Let's take that. Cabal Shadow Priest.
Let me change your mind.
I'll just take that. I've seen both Plagues of Death. I've seen both Mass Hysterias. The only thing remaining are the Light Bombs, which don't even kill much of this stuff. But that, I mean, isn't that Nesot? I don't understand what that card is. But that's lethal. Hi, Leosker. I mean, I do appreciate priests killing themselves. Well, that Paladin. It's going to be Highlander, right? I don't have much here. I might as well coil there to get some card draw going. Get rid of the death rattle at least. I don't really want to coin Snip Snap. Now he's going to play the Brazen Celotto. No, he's going to play Secret Keeper. Ouch. If I coin the Snip Snap, what do I do the next turns? I don't have a play for 3. I certainly don't have a play for 4. I have to tap now. Yeah, I think the 2 deck was pretty successful.
Who are we hitting today?
More successful than one could have imagined. Ouch. Ouch. Already 6 damage here. 1 more minion played, and this can kill the Doomsayer. That's nasty. I need to play the Snip Snap. Let's see what Snip Snap can do for me. 2 secrets. Okay, that was surprising. That was very, very surprising. Because now what I can do is I can play the Ooze. And then I can play the Doomsayer. So then he needs to have 2 more minions to kill the Doomsayer. These are just 5 damage. He might have 2 more minions. Then he can kill the Doomsayer. We're about to find out. Oh, Zephyrus for silence. That's beautiful. Doesn't have to be a silence, it can be a minion too. It can be anything. Oh no. Oh no. Now we're getting to a point where I have to risk it. If there is... Are we? If there is a Never Surrender, I won't be able to kill much of this stuff. This one is the only one that dies. If I Hellfire. Alternatives. But what are the secrets? This is so close. This is such a close one now. All the Defense Matrix Redemption. Let's see if I can attack in. Noble Sacrifice. And Avenge. But Avenge landed on the perfect target. Actually, I can just Hellfire this board. That thing has more than 3 health. I just Hellfire all of that away. Now that I knew that there was no... Okay. That was lucky. Now I know Avenge and Noble Sacrifice have been spent. There's still plenty more to come. There can still be the other Defense Matrix. Are there any Murlocs in that deck? There might be a there is of course a Murloc. There's Finley. I can eat Finley. One card that's been there for a while. What if... There's no Avenge. I think I need the Apple Bomb here. I think I need the Apple Bomb. Oh no! Tiamat is so good here. Divine Shield and Rush. It kills the Apple Bomb. Well, I can roast the Tiamat. But then he will have 4 on board. If he has like Ragnaros or something. What if there's Redemption? Tiamat comes back to life and I'm dead. Oh no. Can I do something with Zephyrus? If there's Redemption, then I will die if I play the Crowd Roaster. Oh dear. Ciliax. What can I get from Zephyrus for next turn? Twisting Nether, please. I wanted the Twisting Nether, but Zephyrus never complies. He just doesn't do that.
Got something to hide?
Reporting for duty.
Hey, I got you, friend.
No, now I can't roast it anymore. Mind Control Tech. I can do Mind Control Tech. Do I try to kill something first? Auto Defense Matrix. There's going to be 2 secrets if I play the Scorcher. And nothing to one of the Mind Control Tech either. What if there's a Redemption? I'll try to kill that one. So Hidden Wisdom or Never Surrender is the secret. Lose the Mind Control Tech roll. Have to heal up. He has 12 on board. That's too much, right?
Reporting for duty. Follow the rules.
It's just too much. It's not, there's a Twisting Nether. Okay. Twisting Nether clears the board. He gets another secret, so that one is... Do I play the Hunger Crab now? I do. Let's say he plays Ragnaros. There's 50% chance that it hits the Hungry Crab. Hungry Crab can trade away 1 once. Ragnaros, Tyrion. Do I need to put myself up to 15? Let's try to kill that. Not a Redemption. So that one is Hidden Wisdom then. But I can tap and then I can coin Alex. On my own face. I get more resources. And then I go to 15. And I have an 8-8 on the board. I have not had a Kartut. I have not had a Sylvanas. This one brings back Snip Snap and Apple Bomb.
Reporting for duty.
To the dome. Snip Snap and Apple Bomb is enough. Right? It has got to be enough. I still trade there. Alex goes face. I think we've got this. How does a Highlander Paladin deal with this? I just don't see it. Phew. That was close. Twisting Nether has proven to be a good inclusion. First I tried without that, but... Is that a Redemption on the Tyrion now? Intriguing. Can I kill him through a Redemption on Tyrion? I don't think I can. Could be Auto Defense Matrix too. Those two are still available. I'm taking 6. We check the redemption first. Because if it's auto defense matrix and not redemption, then I just have lethal here. I could have used the Hogsteed to proc the Divine Shield. I didn't have to use the Nesot. I could have pushed 5 more to face. Yeah, that was a mistake, sorry. The animation was so long that I didn't dare to do more things. But should have been able to even the Henchkiller Hogsteed. At first I really thought that it was going to be the auto defense matrix because it looked like it doesn't, nothing happens, just the Ashbringer, but eventually the Tyrion did reappear. And then I really had to kill it quickly because otherwise I would have given him an actual out. But now, like, even Consecration isn't an out. There's 1 card. I don't think there's an out. Even Consecration, that still leaves 11, exactly 11 on board, so it's all good. Have you got any tips for getting better at Hearthstone or climbing ladder? Well, there is this Learn to Play Hearthstone series on my YouTube channel, which is full of tips on how to get better at Hearthstone. Hi, Crassus. Can we take this game? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.